All right, Matt. So the only question that I have left is which option works better for you? Full inflation, partial inflation, or would you like to start with something a little bit more?
I just want to think about it.
You want to think about it?
Yeah.
All right. I can understand. Let's just take a step back, though. Do you see a need for these benefits?
Yeah.
All right. So you know you need them, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then obviously you like how the final expenses takes care of your funeral immediately if something were to happen to you.
Yeah.
And then you like how the income's protected for 5 full years for you and for Mary. God forbid something happens, your lifestyle won't have to change.
Yeah.
All right. And then you guys like how the mortgage is protected and the kids' education is assured as well right here?
Yeah.
All right. So what you're telling me is just a little bit too much right now? Just a little bit outside your price range?
I just want to think about it.
You just want to think about it?
Yeah.
Okay. I can understand how you feel. A lot of members that I sit with, they felt the same way. What they found out, though, was that there's really only 3 times people do think about life insurance. One, when somebody dies and you witness the burden a funeral puts on, a family. The second time would be a drastic health scare where, oh my God, I need to get life insurance. Or the third time would be, someone like me being out here. 2 of those 3 times, obviously it's too late. So the fact that you want to think about this does let me know that you truly care about your family. If I was to ask you what the most important thing in your family was, your life was, you'd probably say your family, right?
Yeah.
Right. If I was to ask you what they were worth to you, you'd probably say priceless.
Absolutely.
I completely agree. You can never put a price on your family. However, the great news is, Matt, they did come up with a price to protect your family. All right, now between you and Mary each, it's only $130 a month. So what it sounds like to me is it's just a little bit too much. It's just a little bit outside your price range, right?
Yeah, it's pretty high.
It's pretty high?
Yeah.
All right, listen, I'm glad you said something. What we don't want to do is get you started with something that's too much. So what a lot of members in your situation like to do is they start with the partial inflation. So what we'll do for you today with this option is we'll still take care of your final expenses at today's cost, as well as the next 5, 10, 15 years with inflation, all right, with the 20,000. Your income still protected for the 5 full years for you and for Mary, so your family's lifestyle won't have to change. All right, the mortgage is still protected fully, and the kids' education is still fully protected as well. Now, I know you guys got to be feeling a lot better about that, right?
It's still pretty high.
Mary, you too? It's still pretty high?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's the thing, Matt. There's 2 bad things that can happen when I leave here today. Is one, I leave you protected with nothing. God forbid something happens to your family. It's devastating, right?
Yeah.
The second bad thing that could happen is I leave and we set you up with something that's too much, right? Because, this isn't week insurance. It's not month insurance, not even year insurance. This is life insurance. So it's meant to be comfortable today, but well into the future. All right. So if what you're telling me is it's affordability, I think you're going to love this option. All right. It's what most members like to start with, and it's going to take care of your final expenses at today's cost with $15,000. So it still fully protects that funeral, that burden that will be put on your family. It still takes care of the full 5 years for your family with the income for you and for Mary. All right. The mortgage is still fully protected. All right, and your kids' education is still fully protected as well. All right, now that only comes out to about 110 for each of you guys, about $25 a week. You guys could put aside $25, right?
We can do that.
Yeah, Mary, you too?
Yeah.
Month in, month out, without a doubt. It's going to be comfortable today into the future.
100%.
Okay. All right, so listen, here's what we'll do. We'll get you guys set up with the medical questions, see if you guys could still qualify. All right, in the meantime, I'm going to have you grab any medications you take, driver's license, and bank info. We'll get you set up, okay?
Okay.